It doesn't.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't know how Sam made the playoffs.
Samuel David.
On paper, he's just doesn't have the. Oh, is this?
Is that on?
It is.
Hello?
Hello? Oh, yeah, it's on. Hello.
Oh.
Woo!
How you guys doing?
Well, here we are again, league. Got the commish. Got the season, regular season champion.
This guy
me,
put up a great year. I mean,
what can you say? What can you say? So, but we're here together, talking end of the regular season, and it's playoffs. We're talking about playoffs.
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 No.
Yes, it's time. So let's go down in this week's first breakdown of the playoffs. We're going to start off with the number 1 seed versus the number 8 seed. Marshall, Team Don't Care, versus the Team on Fire. Your boy right here.
Katniss, give her a shout out. All right, so Marshall went through a little stretch there where he was hot. I mean, he was looking like his sister for a little bit there. I mean, he was smoking. I mean, he was top 2 or top 3.
Top 3, and those Niners looked good.
Great, fabulous.
But now Colin Kaepernick doesn't really seem like he's the quarterback he once was. I mean, he had a week where he only had 13 attempt passes. I mean, risky pick if you ask me. I know he's got Russell Wilson sitting on his bench, but is that going to be anything against the 49ers defense in San Francisco? Looks like a risky week for Marshall, but then again, he has been post to post great weeks against Trevor.
Great.
Despite falling 0-2 in the regular season against both matchups against Trevor. So, obviously this week in the pick matchup, I'm going to pick myself over Marshall by 12 points, roughly.
Very questionable call there. I mean, Marshall, let's just forget about these last couple games. Forget about them. Never happened. So let's just pick back up where he was hot. So, personally, I'm going with Marshall with the upset. 8 seed over the 1 seed. Happens all the time. You see it in the March Madness. You see it in the football playoffs, the NBA playoffs, hockey playoffs. I don't even watch that, but you know what happens. Water polo, that was one of the biggest things last year.
Lithuania, huge win in water polo last year. Goodness. All right. Well, there's those picks. So let's move on to the next game's
Matchup number 2.
We've got Bjorn versus his dad, John Broman of the John Broman Football League. This matchup's going to be huge. My personal pick here, I've got my man Bjorn picking on that win. Not only for the reason that I want to play him next round if I win, but just for the sheer fact that within the past few weeks, John Broman has made some interesting decisions that we've all seen. Sitting Des Bryant 1 week. And then dropping the number 2 overall defense in the entire NFL. Getting picked up by Blaine, who now has the Panthers and the Seahawks. What's up with that? For that reason alone is the reason I picked Bjorn to win this game. Even though Mr. Broman could pull something crazy out of the air, I'm still picking Bjorn. It's a smart choice on paper.
I mean, looking at projections, I mean, quote my dad, projections aren't everything. They are the only thing. So, looking at that, he's supposed to win. But how can you go against yourself? Especially when you're Bjorn Broman. You know what I mean? I mean, it just doesn't make sense. When you have the team like I do, when you have Cam Newton, who I don't even start, and he puts up 28 on the bench, how stacked can I be? Just kidding. Work hard, stay humble. That's what it all comes down to. All right, so I'm taking myself. Personal opinion. You guys may disagree, but I'm all right with that because we are a family. We are one. We are one in the spirit. We are one in the Lord. All right.
Now we're going on to the next matchup, which I is picking as my matchup of the week. We've got Anders Broman, who is known to just go off, versus Josh Plies, who has lately been literally more on fire than Katniss Everdeen herself. Can you believe this wide receiver core is insane? Brandon Marshall, Calvin Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald. How many points can't he put up is the real question. That is why in this week, I'm taking Josh. I picked him at the beginning of the year of the draft. I'm sticking with him the whole way. If I don't win it, he's going to win it all. That is my pick. Sorry, Anders. I'm sorry. You've got a great team, but I would just rather see Josh getting there because if I had to come down to it, I feel like my team could take him. But he's got the better team on paper in my pick.
So, Joshua Fies, brother of Hannah Place. son of Julie Plythe.
Oh my goodness. Lord,
All
Lord.
right, let's get back on topic. All right. So, Josh is Calvin Johnson. The Calvin Johnson.
Megatron.
He has Brandon Marshall. With those two guys, how can you not vote for it? But then you look at Anders, Peyton Manning, Jamal Charles, Matt Forte. It is very. I must say, it's unfortunate they are playing first round. I mean, it's very unfortunate. I mean,
you don't want to see it. You want to see it end like this for two amazing teams.
It's tough. I mean, Anders probably averages 110 a game, 15, but then he gives up 120 a game.
I know.
It doesn't make sense.
League leading in points, but also the league leading in giving up points.
When you have something like that happen, I mean, you get disappointed with Anders. I mean, he can control a lot of things. He should be able to stop the other team. Frustrating, but I mean, I gotta go with Anders when he has Peyton Manning.
Gotta stick with the brotherly love.
I mean,
I respect that.
Peyton Manning, the Peyton Manning. Gotta go with him. I mean, go Jackrabbits.
And finally, into our last matchup of the week that matters. Sorry, Anna and Dave and Adam. This is the big one. This is my upset match. We've got Sam Plies going against the number 2 ranked Blaine Mithune. I'm taking Sam. I'm picking Sam. He is my underdog, number 7 seed. He's going at least to the next round. I don't know about all the way, but he's at least going to the next round. I'm sorry, Blaine. Every time I go against Blaine, it seems like he wins. But right now, I'm just feeling that Sam's got a little bit more to work. After a dismal scoring in the low to mid 50s, I feel like he's going to be coming back hard and strong. And Blaine might be kind of getting a little too relaxed. And I feel like Marshawn and LaShawn McCoy are both going to get shut down this week, which is going to have a huge impact on Blaine. So my pick for that week, Sam.
Surprisingly, Howie, I agree with you this week. I agree with you. I think Sam could do it. I mean, I traded him Deshaun, star player. Deshaun, rest in peace. Just kidding. He's about to come off this week. He is going to go off. He will lead Sam to the playoffs. Or to the second round of playoffs. He will. He has my little sprinkling of blessing on him, alright? So Sam, make me proud this week. Do your thing. Get me the W. I'm sorry, Blaine. Your team is stacked. LaShawn and Marshawn. A lot of Sean's here.
Too many Sean's. Sean Johnson? Ooh.
I don't think they're going to do it this week. I don't think Blaine can do it. But, I mean, prove me wrong, Blaine. I want you to. So.
Well, that's been the weekly recap. Let us also give notice to our fallen tributes. Adam Fuchs, who has posted the highest score in a regular game. You will be missed. Anna and Dave, there's not much to say about your team. I don't even know how you ended up getting last and Adam didn't, but maybe that'll give you more time to focus on it next year. Maybe I don't know. Maybe one of them is holding each other back. Should there be a split next year? Maybe introduce into a 12-man or 11-man league?
12-man league?
Who knows?
They're on their own teams.
Anything could happen.
Tim McLean's back in the league.
I could use an easy win. Everybody could.
So I just want to say to Anna, Dave, and Adam, thank you for playing this year. You guys have made it a wonderful league. Even though you got your 9 and 10, it's not like Trevor was 13-0. He was 9-4. And you guys weren't like you were 0-13 or 1-12. You guys had 4 or 5 wins. And the 8th seed had 6 wins. That's a league I'm talking about. That's the strong league.
Not quick huddle.
It's not a blowout. It's not. It was down to last week.
Last week.
Everything mattered. So I thank you guys. You made this league an eventful league. A league that I will never forget. This has been the closest year of my long 4 years of this league. So I thank you for that. And you're hearing it first. The winner of you two will get the first round pick next year. I'm saying it. No one's heard that. I just thought of it now.
Big statements on the camera.
All right. We'll see if that holds up next year, though. All right.
Well, for myself, as the regular season champion, and my correspondent, Bjorn Broman, the commissioner, we say thank you, best of luck, stay focused, and don't forget to update your rosters for this week's Thursday night game.
Go Marshall. Work hard. Stay
home. Woohoo! Let's go, B!